Hello everybody, and thank you very much for your time today. And today I'm coming to you from Society Hill, South Carolina. Yes. Alright guys, I've got a really cool one for you that I stumbled while driving on the back roads of South Carolina. Now, this truck stop absolutely reminds me of Smokey and the Bandit or Maximum Overdrive. So let me know your favorite movie. I'm definitely a little bit more of a Smokey and the Bandit fan and being a little bit more into comedies, but gotta give respect to Stephen King for the Maximum Overdrive. Now, I don't know the exact date when this property did close, but we are going to see in a few moments here a date on one of the gas pumps that will give us a clue as to possibly how long this has been abandoned. And there you see it, 2003. So guys, we are possibly looking at a property that is, you're going to see in a moment here inside, that has really been untouched for 20 years. Now, the grounds seem to be maintained by somebody, so much respect to whoever might own this property and or them maintaining it. It is awesome to see that they are maintaining it, at least externally. But this place is a shining example of the things that we have lost in our country. And by things, I mean old school truck stops. And guys, hold on for a moment. When you see, I'm going to go ahead and zoom down here, but then also look back up. This right here is what we have lost. We've lost the old school truck stops, the simple designs, the roof lines, the colors, the fonts on the signs. We just don't have this anymore. Yes, love Buc-ee's. Yes, love lots of other places that are out there. I never want to take away anything from that. But look at this place, guys. This place is absolutely amazing. Just think about all of the eggs and bacon and coffee and conversations and everything else that has gone on in this truck stop. Maybe even a few fights or two through the years. You never know, obviously. Truckers can be truckers. But guys, this is amazing. So I assume when it closed down, the owner probably just shut the doors. Maybe they have been in a few times to maybe move things around, get rid of some things. But you've got like the salad bar off to the right side there. It looks like that might be the area where they kept some records for the truckers that are coming in, maybe some business information, contact numbers. Now I think all of the restaurant cooking was done on the left side of the building. Now on the right side of the building, maybe there were showers for the truckers. I'm not sure, not able to see over to the right side, but those two little doors right there, either that or maybe they were larger rooms to sit down and have breakfast. And also what's really cool about this is that it also kind of gives that old school Shoney's vibe, which I don't think this was a Shoney's, but for those of you that have driven past this or maybe have stopped here through the years, certainly let me know what happened, because again, this is on a road that's not heavily traveled, at least right now, and it's not really near Route 95. So I'm kind of wondering really what was the major traffic that would come through here. Maybe there were some factories. I know that there is a textile factory that is shut down. It's actually a super fun site that is down the road from this location. So maybe there were a lot of trucks coming out of there. But I assume this was a booming place back in the day. I mean, you have some diesel islands in the back here that we're going to see. Also, if you notice, look up at the lamps real quick above the diesel islands. They are a really cool glass caged light. I love seeing those old lights. I love seeing the old pumps. And there's obviously the tractor that is mowing the lawn. And guys, check this out. We have a phone booth on the property. But I have something even cooler for you. Hold on, we're about to see it. I'm going to look down in one moment. There is a phone book. And it's still in the binder. Yes, we have gold. So how cool is that, guys, to find this in the travels? And I know this is something just, random and, for some folks it might seem stupid, but to really find that little bit of gold in one of these locations, a phone book that is still intact after all these years. And guys, please, excuse me, please, if you do go and visit the property, one, I'm not telling you to visit the property, by the way, somebody obviously owns this property. Please don't do any damage. We did see that there is some vandalism that has already happened on the property, some broken glass, which really sucks. There you see the truck traders. Sorry, I'm like right in between coughing. And now in the middle, I didn't even notice when we were in the front of the building, the bathrooms are in the center of the dining areas. So the men would be in the backside, the women would be in the front, and those old school signs those signs might even be from the late 50s, but most likely the 60s. The stools at the eat-in area, the tables, the chairs, it's true Americana, and we have really lost these cool places. I know that there are some still out there, but just to be able to drive past and see that this place is, I don't want to use the term locked in time, but it basically, has barely been touched all these years from what I can tell. Now also, you notice some of the metal poles that were holding up the roof line in front of the glass. That's another cool little, nice design feature, the poles, and then also the little rods of steel that are in between each pole. It's little things like that that really do make these places different, because ultimately this is just a block building that has a restaurant inside of it. But when you put the peaked roof line, sloped roof line, when you put the font that's on the Johnny sign, and there you go, I mentioned those poles a few moments ago. It's little stuff like that's really cool. And also the flooring in this place. This is one of those places that, just like a mall, if you probably pull out the flooring buffer and you go ahead and wax this, I bet you this floor would shine like a diamond, which would be really cool. It'd be great to see a place like this brought back, maybe just as a small little diner. But there is not an amazing amount of traffic on this road, unfortunately. There is a Dollar General across the street, which I'm sure gets some traffic, but there's Dollar Generals everywhere in the back roads of South Carolina. They pretty much have the lock on anything, in these food desert type places. And as we start to walk back here, I want to we're gonna check out the siding. I assume that probably flew off there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take another look from the front and just how cool this place was before we go. But guys, I want to thank you very much for coming along. I was really excited about this location, something a little special along the way, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I am glad that you watched. If you could, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Let me know about your experiences at Johnny's, and I will see you in the next video.